Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 9 of my Skyblock series. I am Son of Alistair, and as you can see, I am sitting here with a full set of diamond armor. I was able to get some of my villagers here leveled up. There's still some that I am leveling up, which I'll go through here with you in just a moment. But as you can see, it is going pretty well. We have all of our beds filled up now. And also, if you can hear a little stomping around, there's a little surprise that came to today whenever I went up to go put stuff in the storage unit upstairs, which I'll go ahead and show you now. We had an iron golem spawn, so he will keep all of our goodies safe up here. Also, another thing, I did have a couple of cats that had spawned in. I'm pretty sure that they disappear after a while if you don't tame them, because everyone that I've seen was pretty much gone after about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes of it spawning in and me seeing it. They ran around like crazy, and then when I came back, they were gone. So, two things about cats. You can tame them by using fish, I believe it is, and they're actually not that hard to tame. You just have to run up to them and have the fish on your hotbar, then just right click to give it to it, and then it'll pop hearts above its head to show you that it's tamed, and then it'll also put a collar on them. Also, another thing you can keep in mind with the cats is that if you have cats in the area, that will keep any creepers from spawning in that spot. So, for instance, if I was to get rid of all of these torches, we would still have skeletons and zombies spawn, which would be a really, really bad thing with them being here. But at the same time, we would not have any creepers spawn because they're scared of cats. That's just the way they work in the mechanics of the game. So, with that being said, this is what we have so far with the minion setup. I was able to set up a farm here for the nether wart also. I've been also periodically coming over here and killing off the animals because I can use the meat for the trades. Like pig meat I can use for trades right now, as well as leather I'm trying to get a bunch of, so that way I can make a bunch of leather or item frames to put up in our storage area. So yeah, as far as that goes, right now I'm just going to continue to keep farming up and get all of the resources that we need to try to get the rest of our trades up. Then whenever I get some more items to trade with and it becomes daytime, I'll show you what trades we have set up so far. But yeah, just give me a few moments. Let me farm up some stuff. It'll be instant for you. And when I come back, we'll go ahead and check out the minion or the villagers and see what trades we have. So I figured out a pretty easy way to farm up some flint. I was just gonna put up a big stack and then drop it underneath some torches, which would have destroyed them all on the way down, which would be a little bit easier, but I wanted to see if I could reach the height limit, which I did 2 stacks pretty much, and I still didn't reach it. But yeah, if you just get all the way up here and you just go all the way down, it's pretty easy. You get like decent amount of flint from doing this, and you pretty much pick up every piece on your way down. Also, I just wanted to kind of show you an aerial view of what we've got so far. As you can see, there's still a little bit that's out that we haven't gotten to yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like the way that everything's looking. Can't wait to get rid of all of this trashy, like 1 block little pathways and start making it look a little bit nicer. We haven't really built much, but we've been focusing on trying to get everything ready for like all of our villagers and stuff like that. But I have a good feeling that pretty soon we're going to start trying to get all that taken care of. Also, another thing that you could do if you was trying to like do the whole torch idea and stuff like that, it might lag your server a little bit if you do it this way, but you could just keep enough gravel on you and nothing else, get all the way up to the top, jump off, and then just whenever you get to the bottom, put a torch underneath it, break one of the blocks, and then all the ones above it'll fall. And then as long as the torch is underneath it, it should break every single one of the blocks that fall. And that should be a pretty easy way for you to get some either gravel or flint from that. So yeah, keep that in mind. But let me get back to this, and I'll come back with you guys as soon as I'm ready to start working on the minions. Just kind of show you guys what I meant by the torch underneath. We have all these set up. There's 256 tall. I'll just go ahead and break this. Now, I'm not sure if we'll get flint from this, but it'll definitely break every single one of those blocks. Doesn't look like any flint's dropping though. But you can see what I mean by it might lag your machine. You know, it's a lot of entities moving at the same time. I got a pretty good computer though, so it runs this no problem. Yeah, it doesn't look like that actually turned any into flint, so you'd be better off just getting a shovel and beating your way down. But I just kind of wanted to test that out just to show you guys what I was talking about. But I'll be right back. So I found out a glitch. It turns out if you are spamming the iron axe button, it puts one in there, but it's not actually giving me iron ingots, and it stopped smelting them. I don't know why. But yeah, I think I just duped this item, because if I put that one in there, it burns. But if I put, oh look, they all just disappeared and it gave me 16. Pretty sure I just lagged my game out. So what I was doing was, whenever I was trying to smelt them up, I was just spamming my button, and you can see it still stays there, but it shows like the same item smelting up. That's so weird. But you can see it finishes. I still have this item, but technically it's not smelting. And then if I try to take this item out, it disappears. Huh. Well, think we found a glitch. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like we got 2 ingots or nuggets for that, even though it was only technically 1. I don't know. That's weird, but keep that in mind for the future, because that could be handy. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm still working on the trades. As you can see, I have gotten a diamond axe and a diamond shovel. As you can see, the diamond shovel does have silk touch on it, so that will be pretty useful for us for the future. We could have used that a lot earlier with the grass blocks, but it's okay. And we also got an efficiency 1 diamond axe. This thing makes chopping down trees a lot easier. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on working on this. I will show you my trades real fast on what we're working with. So we've got our Fletcher. He's doing trades for sticks and string, and those are the ones that I've been focusing on. Also, it looks like he's going to be able to give us poison arrows. That will be super, super nice whenever we get to the point to where we're doing dragon. And this guy right here is our weaponsmith. This is the guy I'm currently working on. Pretty much I'm not going to buy any bells because it's a waste. I'm just going to keep on buying iron axes for 1, and then I'll turn around and smelt these up, so that way I'm getting iron ingots from those. This guy I haven't messed with anymore. I just bought the 1 mending book to lock it in, which we can't actually use yet because we do not have an anvil. You need an anvil to be able to put the enchantment books on top of them. This guy is our mason. I was working on him just a little bit, so that way I could have different blocks that we don't have available to us, like polished granite, for instance. Let's see. This guy I haven't messed with, cartographer. This guy I've got maxed out. He's our cook. He's also selling us golden carrots for 1 emerald, and the glistering melon slices, which can't think of off the top of my head what this is used for, but I do know it's used for something. It's just not very useful. Not sure on that one. I have to look that up later. So we got this guy right here. He's our shepherd. I did have a bunch of extra string that I made into blocks of wool on accident earlier, probably like 4 or 5 stacks, so I just sold them to him, got him up to apprentice. Then we got one fisherman. We actually have two fishermen's right now. Those are made with the barrel right here. And this guy, he's selling us campfires, which I bought a few of because those will be useful later on once we set up our iron golem farm. Um, this guy right here, our armor, as you can see, we got a full set of diamond that he's selling us. And I also have shields that I'm buying off of him, which you can see here. I have one. I have a bunch more upstairs. And if you're wondering why I have a bunch of diamond hose, I was trying to level up the armor smith, or the weaponsmith, this guy right here, or the toolsmith. And pretty much that's the only useful things on him right now. This guy, he's selling us bottles of enchanting, and he's also selling nether warts for emeralds. Those are the only new trades. Then we also have this guy last. I've been working on him just a little bit. I've only leveled him up once, but he has given us 5 cooked pork for 1 emerald, which is actually not too bad. So yeah, this is where we're at so far. Also, I got a bell here. If you're not familiar with what the bell is for, every now and then, I think like once or twice a day, they will have like what they call like a little break session where they'll all stand around the bell and they'll sit around, like you can see, they're all conversating and talking to each other. They pretty much just each pick a person and just kind of chill there. If there's like an extra one, he'll kind of hover around, but it's usually just 2 people. Like you can see, there's an extra one here and there's 3, but it's usually not the case. As I say that, I'm looking around and seeing all 3. But it's usually just 2 people talking at a time from what I've seen, like these people here. But if I hit the bell, all of the people run and get, like, out of the way. And they, like, pretty much, like, run away from the area. So what that is for is if there's an enemy coming and, like, for instance, the pillager update, there was these new pillagers that would come in and take over towns, and you could hit this and this will pretty much like get everybody gathered around into one area, and if they were all spread out in different houses and stuff like that. Not really useful for a skyblock, but it is kind of fun just to, you know, do it every now and then, just make them run around like crazy. But yeah, as far as that goes, this is where we're at right now. I'm going to continue to keep working on the trades here. As you can see, we have 2 iron golems that have spawned up there. I'm not really going to be doing anything with them until I get the iron golem trade set up, because like I said, if I kill those, it will mess up our trades with these guys and make them a little bit more expensive. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I am still periodically going over here. Well, I'm going over here first thing and checking for like extra cows and stuff like that. It looks like we have an abundance of sheep, so I'll go ahead and kill them real quick. We don't need the white ones. I want to keep the black one, so that way if we get another black one, I could just keep breeding them. But if we breed a black one and a white one, we'll get a gray like this right here, a light gray. So we're not really too worried about him right now. But yeah, as far as that goes, this is where we're at. With the stick trades that I was doing with one of the guys, that's where I've been getting a lot of my diamond or my emeralds from to trade to the other merchants. As you can see with this axe, it is a lot faster than using the other one. And if there's one that's out of reach and we have to jump and hit it, it destroys it a lot quicker that way too. So yeah, as far as that goes, we're making quite a bit of progress today. I've done quite a bit off camera as far as like leveling up the villagers and stuff like that, but other than that, I haven't really done anything of concern that you guys missed out on or anything like that. So don't feel like, you know, I'm doing a bunch of progress off camera and you guys are just missing it all, when in reality all I'm really doing is just farming wood and leveling up these guys and periodically going over here and killing some mobs, which, you know, might be fun for a few of you, but I'm pretty sure that the majority of you guys watching don't want to sit here and watch me farm wood for 4 hours. But yeah, I'm also, another thing is I'm going to try to start keeping my videos around the 20-minute mark, because I have been watching the analytics for my page here over the last week while I've been uploading the videos. This will be my 9th episode and 9th video that I've uploaded. So as far as that goes, I have been paying attention to the numbers, and I've realized that the majority of you guys are not watching the full video. So I feel like either there's too much information in one and it's a little bit slow, so it's kind of like, making you guys too bored to sit there and watch through an entire like 30-45 minute video. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to cut everything down to about 20 minutes. There may be some stuff that I do off camera, like today, leveling up the guys to get everything prepared and stuff like that. But for the most part, I will try to put anything important on the camera or on the video, so that way you guys have like an idea of like what is going on, and if there's anything else that I'm doing that I haven't done before, I'll try to explain it to the best of my knowledge, so that way you guys are more familiar with the process. But as far as that goes, I am going to start working on all of this stuff, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you how to set up the hoppers real fast. So you want to make sure that you put the boxes on the opposite side of where you want the hoppers to collect from. And then wherever you want the hoppers to collect, it should be underneath whatever you're trying to collect. So for instance, we want to get them on these 4 boxes. I'm going to go ahead and crouch underneath this. And I know it sounded like he was going to blow up, but they can't actually see me down here. Always make sure that you're crouching whenever you try to connect it to the boxes. I'm going to connect 1 to each one of these boxes here. That way I can collect this back line without having to go back there. Now, if I put these back in here, and I start killing a few of these, it won't collect the experience, but as far as all the items goes, it will start to collect them back here. So you can see there's 2 flesh in that one, 2 flesh. See, it's starting to pick the stuff up here. So once we have all of the hoppers connected, we'll be able to collect everything that drops there. And to connect the other hoppers, you just want to crouch and connect it onto the back of the hopper that is connected to the chest. So for instance, you wouldn't want to crouch and then connect it to the bottom of this, because it's not actually gonna, once it collects it, it's not gonna have anywhere to go. As you can see, these are like pushed out towards this direction. Those are going to go into this chest. So always make sure that whenever you're setting those up, you do it on the correct side there. But give me one more moment. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we've got set up with the trades, and I think we might go ahead and call this episode here. So just bear with me a few moments, and I'll get set up and show you guys what we've got done so far. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we leveled up the weaponsmith a little bit. We got a efficiency 2 diamond axe for 23 diamonds, or emeralds. Then we also have a sharpness 1 diamond sword for 10 emeralds here. It isn't exactly the best. We also have 1 for diamonds for emeralds, which obviously isn't going to be useful for us. But as far as that goes, this will be good because it'll give us what we need. We do not have a trade for a pickaxe yet, unfortunately, but as far as the Fletcher goes, we also leveled up all of his skills. I believe I already said that though. We got the arrow of poison. The only other ones that I think I might have put any levels into is, I think that might actually be it for right now. I sold him a little bit more meat, but not much. Okay. Yeah. Also, another thing to keep in mind, if you see this brown spot here on the villager, that is showing indication of what level he is. So it's brown, that means that he's a low level. If you see this diamond one, that means that he's maxed out on his level. So if you look at him, you'll see that he's maxed out. Emerald means that they are almost maxed out, I believe. Yeah, almost maxed out. We got 1 more level to go on this guy here. Then I want to see if we have any other colors. Okay, so silver here, that means level 1. Hasn't been leveled up at all. And believe that's all of the colors. But yeah, always keep that in mind. That's a good way to tell what level they are without actually opening them up. I'm not sure if you many people know that or not. I've learned that a long time ago. I was reading through the wiki trying to learn about like different trade skills and stuff like that, and just happened to come across that. But yeah, as far as that goes, I think that we're gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. I tried to get as much accomplished as possible. As far as the villagers goes, I think that we got a lot of decent trades set up. We do have another baby here, and I also made a cauldron with some iron that I've been farming up. With through the trades and stuff, I'd get like iron pickaxes or iron axes, and then I'd turn those into nuggets. Then I was using the nuggets to turn those into the iron ingots, which I was able to make a couple hoppers plus make the cauldron and a couple other things, which I was needing to level it up anyways, and I wasn't going to be able to use all of those axes right now, and where they're low tier, it'd be better off for me to just use the diamond axes anyways. But as far as that goes, I will go ahead and end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, comment the number 66 for the level currently on my character, and I will catch you guys on the next one.